Alright, what's up y'all? Tri-Steve Bailey here telling everybody to go subscribe to Triggamantellemtv. That's Triggamantellemtv. Let's go.
One thing I ain't gonna lose is my respect. These niggas just want Trigger Man to acknowledge them sometime. That's it. I'm supposed to be getting my ass whooped today. I don't know. I couldn't find him. Nah, nigga ain't coming in no junk. Give a fuck about all that shit. Man, y'all gotta pay attention to it. And they want me to play with them. These niggas are goofy. Who gets on the internet and argue can do is think about hate. Think about scratching nigga a hoe. And don't say my name though. That's how I feel, nigga. For shit show. Hey, what's happening, man? Y'all know what it is. Triggamantellemtv, man. This the afternoon live, man. We gonna dialogue today, man. The topic for the day, man, are bloggers, are they ever gonna be bigger than rappers, man? And I do have a question out there. I want y'all to participate for us, a poll out there in the chat. And right now I see salute to everybody who don't hit the like button coming in, and salute to everybody who don't participate in the poll. Are bloggers making more money, and are they more important than rappers? We got 31% say yes, 69% say no right now, man. So that's where we at on the question right now. This will be an open panel. So I would like for y'all to tap in the dialogue. I'd like to hear y'all opinion. But first, man, I must do the promotion shit, man. Goddamn me, hit that like button coming in. Dust your feet off, ring the doorbell. We don't like no trespassers, nobody kicking in my back door, breaking in windows, anything. No broken love is allowed over here, y'all. No broken love is allowed over here, man. You are entitled. Yes, I do mean entitled to your own opinion. We can always agree to disagree, disagree to agree. As long as we do this shit and voice our opinion respectfully as grown folks and act like we got some goddamn shit, you are more than welcome. You are more than welcome. I swear to God, to my chat, you are more than welcome to my panel, man. Mi casa, yo casa, man. Whatever, however the fuck it may go, man. Don't be a hater your whole life. Support the channel. Join the member game. Membership start at $4.99 a month, man. And yes, I do mean yes. My Cash App does work. And matter of fact, I got a commercial for all this shit. Commercial, please. Hey, what's happening? How many of y'all had joined my member game? Hit that cash out, subscribe. How many of y'all are really haters out there? Quit being a hater, man. Support the channel, man. Go donate to Triggamantellemtv. Join my member game. Subscribe. Hell, tell your mama, tell your sister, tell everybody. Stop being a hater your whole life. One, just like that, man. How y'all doing, chat, man? I'm just give y'all my opinion straight out top, man, about this topic that we going in, man. I was watching real life street stars, y'all, and I looked up and seen old Rainwater on there, man, doing the interview. I tapped in and I watched it and shit, man. And I just want to call cap on Rainwater theory on the bloggers and shit. I know he do a lot of trolling in certain situations, and a lot of shit for entertainment and promotion, man. But I gotta call Rainwater cap on bloggers being bigger than rappers, man. And the reason why that I gotta call cap on that, man, is just because, man, without rappers, it wouldn't be no such thing as content creators or bloggers. I have learned in the YouTube where it is clear to me that y'all niggas don't care about nothing but everybody else's business and ignorant shit. Goddamn me. Ain't nothing positive the blacks, the Negroes even want to tap into and even hear. If it ain't about telling somebody who somebody's sleeping with, or who's stealing this, or a police record, or some just personal that's really none of our business when we don't know it personal, you can't be successful. You can't have no positive conversations on YouTube about growth or any kind of dialogue. Well, my people can over here, but I'm just saying, man. And then like you can't have any of those things without some kind of, even over here sometime I gotta let people entertain y'all, man. I gotta let a little scratching go on every blue moon, long as it's respectable scratching. I allow it to go on sometime in about my topic and my content, man. For one, half of these bloggers don't even know how to be content creators in order to make it as far as a rapper. See, this is what I need y'all to understand about a rapper. Ain't nobody paying a blogger $100,000 to come do no podcast show. First of all, let's leave that after. It isn't nowhere no blogger that's getting paid $100,000 goddamn me to come do a show no goddamn work. These are facts. Now they might pay you 10. Or they might pay you 20,000 to come in, man. Salute to Jayla, my relative in this motherfucker. They might pay you 10, or they might pay you 15,000, man, to make an appearance to come talk to you. You that caliber content creator or blogger. But the bad stop after that, man. A rapper get to do an interview on the show. Let's say a rapper do an interview on Vlad TV and get 500,000 views, man. That 500,000 views might stop for Vlad right there, but it don't stop the bad for the rapper because somebody else want to talk to the rapper now and see what. So that's another bag on top of another bag. You begin to tour moving around. Do I feel like entertainers for celebrities, actors, and rappers actually need bloggers and content creators? Yes, I fucking do. Yes, I do, man. They gotta have it. We all work as one machine, man. And rappers, even rappers quitting rapping to be a content creator is ludicrous in itself. It's crazy. Why would I hell the average nigga on YouTube ain't making goddamn me 20 to 100,000 a show or video. Let's just be real.
Yeah, saying, but you can also say that about the average rapper too. I was gonna say, yeah. So I was just gonna say, I was just gonna say, fam, I kind of disagree with you a little bit on the is a blogger bigger than a rapper?
Hold on. I'm glad you disagree with me. Now we got a conversation that we can. I got a debate going on here. Let's go.
All right. See, my thing is that if you look at the opportunity, you know what I'm saying, like the potential, you got more potential to be richer as a rapper, in my opinion. But as opportunity based, it's more opportunity to make money as a blogger, which means you have, you know what I'm saying, in a way, you know what I'm saying, it's almost like you have a more of a chance to have more residual coming in, you know what I'm saying, at the end of your day as a blogger, because you know what I'm saying, 9 times out of 10 you will own the rights to that content, you know what I'm saying, and depending on what platform, you'll be getting, you know what I'm saying, the majority of the money, depending on, you know what I'm saying, how it works with your friend, your with whatever platform you own, whatever. But you know what I'm saying, you also had the part with like branding and shit, because everything coming directly to you, to the customer, you know what I'm saying, as a being a blogger, you know what I'm saying, dealing with bloggers, as opposed to being a rapper, you have to kind of go through the middle, all these middlemen for the audience to get to the artist. You know what I'm saying?
Are we talking about the average blogger? Because everybody can't be a DJ Academics or a Tasha K. So we talking about the average blogger, because you talking about the average blogger, shit, he might get a $10,000 to $20,000 for a month. Hell, a rapper don't did shows, $10,000 show might don't did 10 shows in 1 month. So make it make sense. I can't hear you, fam. You on mute.
Oh, I was gonna say, are we talking about the average rapper, or are we talking about a big name rapper? Because you know what I'm saying, some rappers only make somewhere between 500.
What is an
Huh?
average rapper to you? Because even the average rapper make more money than a blogger. So what is what is your definition of the average rapper? So
I
I
do
can
get
make
what
sure
you're
we talk.
saying, fam. Because, like, all right, let's just say it like that. I looked up some right when I seen what your show was saying. I looked up a couple of statistics, and
Okay.
it said that a rapper, you know what I'm saying, would could look to making about just beginning his career somewhere between 500 to 5,000 a show. Now, a blogger on the other hand, just starting out blogging, could make anywhere from 500 to 5,000 a month. You know what I'm saying, blogging. So yeah, it's a huge difference because a show is just one night.
But how many you going in
That
and
might
out,
be.
fam? Your mic going in and out. We can't even hear you. You like going in and out.
Hold on, let me come out right quick. I'm on my Wi-Fi
All
still.
right.
I forgot.
Okay. No, but okay. 5,000. If a rapper making that a show, a rapper still like we got to be honest. Like a rapper just ain't doing one show for that price a month. Like if rappers let me be clear for people who cover hip hop or celebrity mess or anything like things I do with shit, man. If it wasn't any rappers or celebrity shit, this channel dead because y'all don't want to hear the positive shit we gonna talk about over here. Now, when you doing shows, when y'all gotta understand when a rapper doing shows, that ain't money that he's sharing with nobody but a manager. If a manager getting a percentage of it, he's not sharing that with the label or anything. The only thing, only shit that he's sharing is the music that he putting out on the label. Like that's the bonus. That's all cash right there.
And yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I do agree that a rapper has the potential to make more money in rapping, but I think that to get to the influence that an influencer has, because the influencer is going directly to the people every time. Everything that's coming from the influencer is going directly to his audience, as opposed to a rapper. You gotta get this approved. Like your whole vision as a rapper might not be, you know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, it might really be the record label or whatever that's really doing the influencing and the molding of what the rapper is really saying, as opposed to the blogger, which, you know what I'm saying, you can't get molded in a way too if you start having brands and shit. You get up that high, but it's just the organic blogger, whatever's coming to that person's mind, they got the right to just put it right out there, and
Okay.
people either take it or not.
Okay, I'm gonna use the average rapper as an example, man. Big S the plug. Okay, out of Dallas. Big S the plug. That would be like an average rapper right now. He just coming into his career. Right now, he making more money than the average blogger. Than the average blogger with 100,000 subscribers. He making more money. And he probably doing more shows. Like his 4 shows how many shows they gotta do a month to make that kind of money. Goddamn, I mean, he making it a show. Shit, he don't quadruple that, man. But still, my whole point is, without the entertainers and the celebrities, if that's what you cover, as far as hip hop or rappers, without rappers, you can't have no show because that's what people are watching you for. People not watching you to hear about anything positive or any life type shit. We passed that time. That was in the beginning. That was in the beginning of YouTube. We at the time of entertainery and what King Eyes call bitch assness going on around here. So when I say a blogger won't be bigger than a rapper, I'm looking at it from like shit. What the blogger gonna talk about? Because if I'm looking at the average blogger, if it ain't no hip hop shit to talk about, if they try to have a regular topic, they can't have one because their crowd ain't used to it, and it's weird to them even seeing them trying to even share any kind of positive life or anything like that.
I mean, if we just talking, you know what I'm saying, people who blog about, you know what I'm saying, hip hop, you know what I'm saying, culture and whatnot, then yeah. But I mean, it's other, you know what I'm saying, niches and genres out there, I would say, or you want to call it sector or whatever, how it's labeled out there these days. I think that my thing is where I feel like an influencer, it gets bigger is the influence. You know what I'm saying? The content creator has the chance to, like, has the actual direct chance to influence a person directly every time, as opposed to a rapper who has to get a name for the most part. Like Big X Plug is the influence in Dallas, and maybe even on a smaller degree, whatever neighborhoods he from. But you know what I'm saying? Big X the Plug ain't an influence all over the country just yet. You know what I'm saying? Like Big X and Plug might be making a lot of money, but as far as
You
like,
make you making my point. You making my point. You making my point. He an average rapper. He ain't even reached outside of like the surrounding states and the states of him. And I'm telling you that he's making more money than the average blogger a month, man.
yeah, but
Like
I'll be
everybody,
easy to
like
say that it's some.
even Tasha K, you look up her monthly income and shit. We know she got over 1 million subscribers. She ain't making no more than maybe $18,000 to $20,000 a month off of this, and that's the top of it. So when you so if we talking about average is like a 5,000 to 8,000 or 4,000 to $8,000 a month blogger, just the average blogger and shit that just got 100 subscribers, and he keeping maybe 1,000 in his chat every time he go live, and his super chat going off.
Yeah,
And really,
and that's what I'm.
now can I believe that bloggers can stand next to these rappers as far as popularity and fame because it's a new thing. It's the new thing. Content creators are the new thing. But shit, I believe we all work as a machine together. We just want to meet it and see it for what it is, man. Because without them, it's no us, and without us, it's no way of making they brand grow any faster because we the ones to talk about them and keep them trending, man. Some of this shit that we talk about, we might say it's fucked up, but them
You
niggas
making my
happy as
point.
hell.
You
Yeah,
making my point.
they happy as hell. We talking about it because you working with them. Shit, they don't care what you said. It made people be aware of them and click to see who the fuck they was or follow them to pay attention to them.
And that's my point is that the power of the influencer is becoming a little bit greater than the rapper because you know what I'm saying the rapper on his own, it's hard to, you know what I'm saying, get the influence that the influencers already have because the influencers just by talking to you, talking about you is putting you in the algorithm. That means other bloggers will be talking about you. A lot of times, big bloggers go down to the average blogger to see what they doing so they can get, you know what I'm saying, content. So you talking about
Yeah.
if you got enough people talking about a person, you know what I'm saying, they already put the person up there to be looked up, searched, find out what the fuck going on with this guy. So I think that's what I'm saying when the influencer, like, because it's not as the influencer is bigger yet, but I believe the influencer a little bit more important in my
See,
opinion. So
it's this how I compare it, Jalen. Like it's like I talking about on Sean G show this morning, the British actors replacing the American actors and shit, man. Like all the large outlets that used to push this shit, man, ain't pushing like the rap world because the new rap is different, it's more violence in it. It's too hard for TV or for big large platforms to promote. So what's next? What's better? Shit, if a person got a page and he got 500 or he got 500 to 1,000 people on it, and he got 8,000 to 100,000 subscribers in there, man. Shit, that's a lot of word of mouth. And if a motherfucker saying consistent, I could use him, man. I'm gonna turn him up, goddamn, and it's gonna turn me up more because I'm gonna turn him up at the same goddamn time. I'm gonna add some subscribers too. As long as I keep feeding him information that I usually could feed to a hip hop, because back in the days we had hip hop journalists and shit, people who made magazines and talked about certain shit that were going on in these magazines and shit. We don't have those anymore, so now we the new magazines and shit. And so the rappers do need us just as much as we need them. But for us being bigger, who holds the power is the rappers because they're the more important figure than us. People are tapping in to hear about them and what we're gonna talk about them or what do we know that ain't nobody else said on this internet about that. So they tapping in to hear. We just a messenger of it, man. Shit, without
I
them.
get that, fam, but at the same time, you can make or break a rapper about with the as being an influencer. Like, you can make a nigga, you know what I'm saying, hype that wasn't nobody knew about, and then you can make a nigga that was hype become the most scrutinized person out there. You know what I'm saying, and everybody talking about, you know what I'm saying,
But hold
in a
on.
certain type of way.
I'm finna counter you with that. Still, you can build a rapper and make a rapper hot, but at the same time, somebody still made you and made your platform grow. Someone that you talked about, still you started somewhere. You can't help nobody until you being helped or until you don't grow on and became a machine. So somewhere you had to do some groundwork or talk about something and know something about somebody important, my nigga. If you covering that type of information to be able to even break an artist or even be able, you gotta have a crowd and a following to break an artist, man. And most of the time, a following is gonna come just like we got. We got a lot of Alabama people over here. We got a lot of Memphis people over here, Texas people over here, Cali people over here, like Florida people over here. Every topic that we gonna talked about, we have picked up people along the way.
Yeah, big facts, and I think you know what I'm saying. Where I feel like the power of the influencer becomes even greater is that you know what I'm saying. Like if you have the charisma and the know-all and just like sometimes even the look to be able to go from topic to topic to topic. So you know what I'm saying. You picking up people from different topics. So it's like shit. You know what I'm saying. It ain't just you stuck in one niche because some people get stuck into just doing one thing and they talk about one person and they own that or on that thing the whole time and that's all they gonna ever talk about. And you know what I'm
But
saying? That
it's a reason. It's a reason though. I don't mean to interrupt you, family. It's still a reason. Like I understand what you're saying. You're right. Some people do just stay on the topic forever, but eventually they have to change. But it's a reason why people will stay on the topic as they see it's bringing a large crowd and people are supporting it. And this my bread and butter at this moment. Now I gotta do my job. I gotta either goddamn me tell what's out there, or I gotta add some shit. I gotta become a blogger, not a content creator. I gotta pull my blogger hat out. I gotta throw my blogger hat on and make up some shit and create like a book type series type shit out of this just to see until the bag runs drop. Once the bag start dropping, then it's okay to move on. But long as the bag, any content creator or fool, if they gonna say if they doing a live and then super chats, they get $1,000 a super chat or $500 a super chat, they cash out going off. They views when they get off and shit at 1,000, then they wake up in the morning, they shit at 10,000, and then the day go by, they at 20,000. Goddamn me, I ain't gonna go back and keep talking about the same shit.
yeah, big fat. But it's like I look at blogging like people look at newscasting and shit like that. Like I wouldn't say the crime is necessarily like or whatever they reporting on the news is necessarily as big as the news corporation itself because the news corporation can sensationalize this. Don't get me wrong, the news corporation had to have the shit that's going on in the world for it to be able to even do what it's doing. But at the same time, like it's shit that we don't know what's going on in the world that they could be reporting on. It's shit that like so that's a lot of power because they control what we think.
But
And to a certain degree, you control what your following thinks.
But this shit rated R too. You know what I'm saying? This shit, you know, on the social media platform, we can kind of be rated R and go more into detail of shit. They can't do that on the national TV scale, man. And that will make we are the new news and shit. Motherfucker
Yeah,
get
big
if they
fact.
want the news lie. So here the niggas say they might well go on YouTube and listen to some entertainment lies and
Yeah,
this and
big
that.
fact.
You know,
And then you can really go good deep in because you're right because this as opposed to the news where you have to technically put out factual information. You know what I'm saying? It's like basically against the law to put out a falsified. You know what I'm saying? Information at least knowingly. Uh, But here, you know what I'm saying? There's really nothing that I think that's stopping us at all because we're not technically journalists and shit like that. But at the end of the day, a lot of what's getting talked about is what supposedly has been going on and what's
but
happening in the streets or in the rap.
I I disagree with you, Jalen. I believe that we are journalists, my nigga, because we are dissecting and reading shit that's reported. We giving our opinion and we create our own opinionated narratives of what we think happened or what's going on using common sense. We're not creating stories on it. We
I
just
agree
giving
with
our
you. I'm
thoughts.
just talking about more on the if you're talking about the academia side of you know what I'm saying, learning the rules of journalism and how to conduct yourself in, you know what I'm saying, a journalistic manner, you know what I'm saying, where you're not showing your own personal bias in your what you would call a reporting. You know what I'm saying? All that shit that they teaching you in college and you gonna learn through dealing with like what they would call traditional journalism and whatnot. That's what I was saying. Not saying that I don't think that a person that get out here and talk about something that's happening out here in the real world is not being journalistic in some type of degree. I believe that. I'm just saying that in the academia form that we're not technically the people on here are technically not journalists, so they don't get held to the same standards of, you know what I'm saying, conduct as somebody that will be on the news.
But you know what, bro? It's just like uh uh bloggers only gonna go so far. Let's just be clear. It being a new breed of blogging that's coming out, man, and it's to attack, man. The internet has become more dangerous and detrimental to the brown and black cultures as far as black on black violence. Now it's social media black on black violence, man, and some of these are turning into real circumstances as far as it getting physical in person type shit. So bloggers only can go so. When I talk to a large content creator behind closed doors and they ask me about where I'm from, where I started, like that's why I don't do the sector shit no more, my nigga, because at the same time, like this shit new to a lot of people. People sector shit is so small minded, so small way of thinking as far as longevity. Like it's just ridiculous, bro. The sector shit just ridiculous. And when you talk and try to explain this shit to somebody who been doing this forever and they never heard of a sector type shit, my nigga, they think you goofy. So with the new breed, like you got the content creators, you got the bloggers, and you got the popular shitters, man. That's what I call them in the doctors and shit now, man. So it's different. It's different levels of this shit, and it's different. It's all what people tap in to see as far as entertainment. Before it's the large scale bloggers, bro. If you're not talking about somebody that's important for as a Hollywood star or a rapper, my nigga, you're not going too far, man. Like, are you talking some bullshit about you really ain't an African American, you're a Native American, you black as I am, and everybody in your family black than the motherfucker. You telling me you Indian whenever this and that, or you believe in the earth is flat type shit, some conspiracy ass shit, my nigga. That's about outside the only thing that's gonna be successful on this without celebrity gossip, and that's because that's all niggas know how to support is eating this shit, my nigga. We have been accustomed to brought up in here, and if these rappers don't keep up eating this shit or entertaining stories for us to create content off of, and then I think a lot of niggas are dead. That's just my opinion.
I agree with you to a certain degree. I feel like a majority of good shit that, you know what I'm saying, is really popular right now. You know what I'm saying? It had to organically grow and it took time. It took real long time, you know what I'm saying, for some people. Some people had to go through years of doing different shit. And some of them was known for on other platforms and other different situations. And then they came to YouTube and maybe, you know what I'm saying, blew up and shit like that. So it's a lot of people that I do check out that, you know what I'm saying, I feel like are, you know what I'm saying, pretty successful people, you know what I'm saying, on YouTube. But at the same time, it's a rarity, you know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying, you gotta really, you know what I'm saying, do a lot of bullshitting and a lot of, you know what I'm saying, there's just gonna be a lot of drama filled arguments and shit like that to, you know what I'm saying, get people attention these days. But a lot of times that shit don't really lead to no whole bunch of subscribers. It just leads to a bunch of views. So, you know what I'm saying? I
See,
feel like
this what makes us important right here, man. What SLK said, man. And sometimes we find out shit before the news, so we are journalists, man. Exactly. That's what makes us journalists, man, because it's a faster way. People are quicker to tap in and hear because they know it's gonna be wrong. You never know who's gonna pop up on who channel to even speak on it, bro. So the news gonna be given from a more raw standpoint. The laws even come to YouTube now to listen to shit because this is where they're gonna find out the information. That's how I found my way to where I'm doing what I'm doing.
big facts, but you do gotta understand, like we gotta really acknowledge that shit. The fact that we don't have to be held to a certain, you know what I'm saying, standard when we come out here and say certain shit, because that goes in the benefit of the people that's being real about what's going on out here in the world, and it also goes to the benefit of people who want to just straight up bullshit and lie and tell a lie because they don't. You ain't got to be hit with you not plagiarized or whatever, you know what I'm saying. But
Hold on for a second. Hold on for a second, fam. Goddamn it, y'all see that link right there, Brazy Chopper, man. We trying to get to 500. That's all we trying to get to, man. If y'all haven't subscribed to Brazy Chopper, make sure y'all go hit that subscribe button. Don't be a hater your whole like that shit free. Go ahead.
But let's just say like the news had reported the same story that Tasha K put out there. You know what I'm saying? The news would literally it be up not only for lawsuits, the people be fired, that company would be fined, all this different shit would happen because you know what I'm saying. You gotta have a certain as far as being like a real journalist. And I'm not saying that we not real journalists. I'm just saying like on the technicals, you know what I'm saying? Like just with the technical term journalists that you know what I'm saying has those degrees and you know what I'm saying is on the news and shit and is held supposedly held to a certain standard. You know what I'm saying? Because I know it don't always go that way, and sometimes news can still have bullshit on there. But I'm just saying, as far as like for the most part, you can't just straight up make up some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like you can on YouTube, but at the same time, you can't come as raw with the news as some people can on here too. You know what I'm saying? So it works in both ways. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, but
Hold on.
it's a difference.
Salute to CW for the cash out, bro. Appreciate you, bro. Go ahead.
It's a difference because you know what I'm saying. I might have to, you know what I'm saying, as a news journalist, if I'm working for NBC or you know what I'm saying, whatever, you know what I'm saying. Number one, I gotta go with whatever their agenda is in mind because they gonna have a room full of motherfuckers, executives that want me to put the news in this type of way for this type of spin. Maybe it's to get more viewers, maybe it's to push a narrative, whatever it might be.
But bro, they still like you still gotta have some kind of certain level of use of who doing it to even expose the information, bro. Whether the news can do it or not, man. Like that blogger still gotta have somebody who's involved or close to the situation to give them the greasy shit that the news won't talk about for them to talk about. So everybody still you still need a blogger or a content creator, still need a motherfucker. I ain't no content creators unless he talking about history or flat earth surface or something like that. Don't need a source. Anybody who
Yeah,
comes from
oh yeah,
them
they all
rappers
need a
and shit
source.
need a source.
And I think that's
Yeah.
what's changed about this day and time is that now the sources are less likely to go to the news with shit and go straight to Joe Smo who got the YouTube channel because you know what I'm saying, like number one, there ain't a whole lot of heat can just come down to a person, you know what I'm saying, when you put it out like that, you know what I'm saying, and then the world start catching it on from there, you know what I'm saying? Because you might be going to a person who got like whoever, you know what I'm saying, like I don't know, you know what I'm saying, 20, 30, you know what I'm saying, 40 subscribers or whatever. I mean, not 40 subscribers, 40,000 or some subscribers. Somewhere it might not be a whole bunch of traffic, but it's some traffic, you know what I'm saying? You got a couple thousand people watching, but it ain't, you know what I'm saying, no, you know what I'm saying, thing like you ain't Mr. Beast or nothing. Or you ain't one of these motherfuckers who got, you know what I'm saying, tens of thousands of people watching every time they go do a live or some shit. So, you know what I'm saying, like, yeah, that's you know what I'm saying. That shit gonna start to spread out and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And it's somewhere where you ain't gotta have a person trying to put you straight up on a TV screen and you know what I'm saying, all
Yeah.
that shit because when that shit gets you known fast in a hurry, like everybody seeing your face on the news type shit as opposed to you just drop some shit out here for the world to, you know what I'm saying?
It's like it's and let me say this, it ain't nobody on YouTube that ain't making more money than a rapper. Let me be clear on that because like
Plenty of
even like niggas who doing toys and this and that, my nigga, other shit, like it is content, but they're not content creators who are talking about hip hop artists or anything like that. They might be showing toys, they might be showing cars or how-to videos or this and that, man. Like it's not about no rapper, but anybody who covering rapping and shit, goddamn me, need a motherfucking rapper. Like shit, you need rappers to fuck up. You need rappers to fuck up. Just at the end of the day, you need them niggas to fuck up so you can have some shit and some juicy mess to talk about, or you can convict them or whatever dumb shit that they may have done. Like I'm gonna talk about some dumb shit tonight. I can't wait till tonight, man. Y'all make sure y'all tap in on time tonight. I'm going in, goddamn it. I told y'all, but I ain't gonna tell y'all who I'm talking about, goddamn it. I'm going in. Just know that.
I'm about to catch the replay. Gotta work.
Don't worry
Shit.
about it. I'll make sure it's good for you.
Already. I'm gonna catch the replay for sure. But hell yeah, man, that shit just going, you know what I'm saying? Like I feel like the blogger, you know what I'm saying, at the end of the day, has the power, bro. I don't know. It's just me. It's just like the consumer, bro. Like you got the power, the person who, you know what I'm saying, paying for the, you know what I'm saying, merchandise, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like we make or break everything at the end of the day, especially the people who listen to the bloggers. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody, they the ones that build you or make you or break you. You know what I'm saying? If they feeling you or not. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like at the end of the day, the consumer it's been, you know what I'm saying, really on some bullshit lately. Like the consumer like a lot of bullshit. They don't like a lot of like content and real discussion, man. They want to hear motherfuckers arguing and fighting and calling each other bitches and hoes and oh yeah, you ain't shit. You ain't no real this. Woo.
And we know that from over here. You know, hell, I could put in a title, make it look like some shit, and it be 500 people waiting to see what's fuck going on in these streets. And you know,
Oh yeah.
it's just what we entertain by. You got to entertain the people who follow you, my nigga. And if you talk, how you start is how you got to finish, my nigga. If you start off on bullshit, you got to always stay with the shits, man. Or whether the nigga like it or not, man. And when you dive in, and the whole key for a content creator or a blogger is to get their attention. Try to make them pull up. We don't have some stars over here. Just make them pull up, goddamn it. Just to see that they acknowledge you and that I see you, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a start. Like shit, like every content creator or blogger who talking about these rappers will try to get their attention. They ain't just talking about it for the views. They trying to get their attention, man. Once they get their attention, they can feel like they can stay next to them, and once they stand next to them, they bag will get a little bigger. So the rapper is important, man. Even though he's as important as he is detrimental to the culture of the youth with the music and the things he do and putting out at a large, massive media.
But again, the rapper's only important because of the, you know what I'm saying, consumer. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, we put that rapper on that pedestal. You know what I'm saying? To get him that way. You know what I'm saying? And maybe because he was giving us something in return at first. But a lot of
What do
these
you
rappers
mean
don't.
when you say that? What do you mean? You say you put him in that position. Like how many bloggers you know have broke rappers? How many bloggers
No, I ain't
bloggers?
saying I ain't saying a blog. Now I'm talking about. I was just talking about the consumer. Period. The person who's, you
Oh,
know what I'm
okay,
saying, listening to the
okay.
rapper. Cause saying why are they in that position, the consumer. So you know what I'm saying. We gotta put niggas, you know what I'm saying, in position. And you know what I'm saying, that understand the game as well. Like, cause you should be willing to reach out to certain bloggers. You know what I'm saying. You hear talking about you. You know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Depending on how the content get done, you know what I'm saying? Like I feel like I respect the game, but nigga, I don't care what was done. I might say a little something just in response to get a nigga a little bit of, you know what I'm saying, some sight real quick. Cause you know what I'm saying, that's the name of the game. That's what, you know what I'm saying. I think I learned, you know what I'm saying, watching how 50, you know what I'm saying, do his shit, bro. Nigga don't talk about anything and everything. He a blogger that ain't even blogging for real. He just be just, you know what I'm saying, he'll drop out some shit just real quick. And his statements always go viral.
Well, I think 50 a nigga that know what he capable of doing for us, his ability of success, and his ability of success is doing what he doing for us, directing TV series and doing his podcast and popping himself and still being able to be him without a leash on him and shit. So even Whack No 100, yeah, he know he ain't a hell of a manager. Shit, look at where all this Ray J, Blueface, man. Look at the game. Like, nigga, you ain't a hell of a manager. Shit, you a better out content creator and shit. It's just what your gift is and what you good at. If you a better messy ass gossiping nigga than you is in a rap manager and shit, goddamn it, then that make you even better because you got to access. Even the rappers help you because you don't being in the same circle with these rappers. You being privileged to their personal business and personal things that might not be leaked out because y'all kept it on the G code, that you got access to giving to a large media of people that's following and waiting to hear the fuck shit.
Oh shit.
So you know that's just my that's just how I see it from just watching it and shit. Like shit, like I ain't gonna lie, shit here. Even this channel, I talk about entertainers, man, not just rappers, movie stars, whatever and shit. Hell, I don't always want them to fuck up, but shit, I'm there to catch you when you fall, nigga. Goddamn me, and I'm there to catch you any goddamn way I feel pleased too. You did. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying,
Yeah,
man. I will catch you.
I feel you. I just, yeah, this train finna come through. That's why I'm over here on mute.
Yeah, I heard that one. Yeah, so that's just how I feel personally about it, man. So that's the only reason I called Ryan Water Cap on what he like how he felt as far as on the real life street stars interview as far as like rappers bloggers being bigger than rappers and shit. Like I
But
can't
real
admit though,
quick
I
though,
can't
if
admit.
you speak in
But hold
Dallas,
on, let me say this real quick, Jalen. I can't admit, man. Like I do feel like sometimes, like a famous person type of like it's not too many people or places I go outside my state. I'm in Vegas, some motherfuckers stopping me and telling me they watch me and shit, my nigga. Like in any city, little country town I go through, and there's some niggas that watch YouTube. They look at me like, you on YouTube, ain't you? Like it is like it's weirder for me in life because I ain't used to motherfuckers just walking up to me and shaking my hand and saying that sorry for I fuck with your channel or whatever. You know, that shit kind of, I ain't a friendly nigga like that in real life. So it's kind of weird. It's something I don't have to adapt to instead of clutching, just to stay in your hand. What's up, homie? Appreciate it and go on by my business.
I was gonna say though, man, in a lot of ways, man, I feel like in Dallas blogging is bigger than, you know what I'm saying, like the rapping is right now. You know what I'm saying? Other than Big
In
X.
Dallas, I could agree with you on that. Now that's something we
Yeah.
agree with. Like
And if
right now, I
Rainwater
do feel
speaking from
like
that
blogging is
perspective,
cool.
I could
Yeah.
agree with Rainwater if he was speaking on just that, you know what I'm saying, thinking about where he at with it. But I wouldn't say on a national scale, hell nah. But you know what I'm saying, Dallas got a
But
lot of good, you know what I'm saying,
but
podcasts and people that's
I'm
doing
talking
shit.
about before fame. It's still not the bad before fame. Goddamn, it's probably like right now in the city. It's probably better to be a content creator than be a rapper. Goddamn, man, I ain't gonna lie. You talking about just the city of Dallas? It's probably better, like for us to hating go on among bloggers from Dallas. So shit, you know, shit. Everybody want to get to the top. I always feel like I'm at the top. Goddamn me. So I ain't never competing with nobody to get to the top, my nigga. I don't care, man. As long as I enjoy my shows and I know what I'm putting out is real, my nigga, I can respect myself as a person. Like I really like. I hate hearing like a blogger say, that outside shit and this and that is overrated. Niggas doing this and niggas doing that. My nigga, it ain't that it's overrated. It's just some of y'all motherfuckers can't do it. A lot of y'all motherfuckers just the truth can't do it. Y'all can't hang around this general crowd or this general crowd like far as this gangster crowd or this suburb crowd or this and that. Like so cause you might don't say some fuck shit. You did what I'm saying and shit. You might don't say some fuck shit where you can't move like that. But I like doing my thing like I can because I still got respect. It's niggas that real niggas that watch me and I don't. Real niggas might be overrated to a lot of y'all, but I know some, goddamn me, that watch me from the bushes. I can't slip up and do no goofy shit because it mess up real friendships that I value and shit because we stand on something that's just principle. At the same time, your character and principle and your word is everything with me.
Yeah, big facts, man. Big facts. I was just gonna say, you know what I'm saying, like it's a lot of, you know what I'm saying, just good blogs though happening, you know what I'm saying? Like if you talk about like even on like a little higher scale, like it's some shit that I seen Keita Rose,
Dallas the
you know what I'm
spot.
saying? Like
Dallas the spot.
you saying that shit that Keita Rose be on? I think it's like you gotta pay for the little app to watch their little podcast, but it's like a bunch of like man women conversations. I be seeing clips all on like
Yeah,
TikTok
I ain't
and
never
on
seen it.
Facebook. But yeah, man, that shit, you know what I'm saying, pretty straight, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of people watching that shit, you know what I'm saying? Like they be doing their thing, and then just the people on YouTube in general, you know what I'm
Hold on,
saying? It's a
Jalen. Hold
lot
on,
of
Jalen. Hold on, Jalen. Who that? Multi generation.
Peace King, this is multi-generational mulatto. How you doing?
How you doing? What's on your mind, brother?
Yes, sir. And I appreciate you giving me the floor, even though the other brother was speaking. I'll try to make it brief as possible. My question is, and this is related to the music, really. Why are we as African Americans, and I'm asking because I genuinely don't know the answer, why do we as African Americans support African American artists that promote the genocide of our own race and they refuse to address the influx of immigrants and Latinos that are taking over African American communities? I'm asking with all due respect.
Nah, I heard you.
Can I answer
I'm,
that?
yeah,
Yes,
go
sir.
ahead, Jalen.
Yeah, man. I think first off, you know what I'm saying, we've been taught all our lives to hate ourselves, and this is what normal life is like. Is, you know what I'm saying, being in the hood as a black man. You know what I'm saying? Not as any other person out there, but as a black man, it's to be in the hood and this stereotype. So even if you don't come from those stereotypes, when you get around other black people or maybe people that are, you know what I'm saying, from those things and they exude those type of behaviors, it's like, ah, man, I don't fit in with my people and shit. And I feel like an outcast with these other people. And this the only way you feel like to gravitate and go in is, you know what I'm saying, listen to the music and pick up on it from that way.
But aren't niggas the biggest stereotype? Like, but this is the only thing I had a problem with. With what I guess said, man. He separated us from Latinos and this and that, man. And we all go through the same struggle. So I come from a place where I look at us all at one. I don't separate African Americans from this and that. For a culture, yeah, but for us the same. We the same people. We get treated the same way, shit. So it makes no sense for us to hate one another.
Can I ask you this?
Yeah.
How do we get treated the same when Latinos can come to our country illegally, but we cannot go to their country
You mean
illegally?
Mexicans and you mean Mexicans?
Yes, you cannot go to Mexico illegally, right? But
Yeah,
they come to our country
Latinos and
illegally,
Mexicans.
right?
I mean,
Mexicans and
technically you
Latinos
can.
are different.
I didn't
Technically
just say
you
Mexicans.
can.
You said Mexicans. I didn't say Mexicans. I said Latinos.
Hey,
There's
but let's just
multiple
No,
be
they
real.
they
Technically you
Mexicans. They
can.
Hispanic or
Exactly.
Mexicans.
Yes, and they
Hey,
can
you
come to the
can, bro.
U.S. Hold on, brother. Let's have some order. They come to the U.S.
Hold on.
illegally because
Hold on. Let me put you on mute for a second, huh? Boy, we got plenty of order. And my relative is a host up here, goddamn me. So whatever he's saying, he can goddamn me say, bro. So I don't need you
yeah. So
conducting the
let's have some
show.
order. Let's not talk
I'm
over
here
each other.
for it.
No, I agree, but let's
Let
not
me
talk.
let me get you the fuck up out of here. Go ahead, Jay. I'm not
I was
playing
just
with
gonna
y'all
say,
niggas.
technically you can, bro. You know what I'm saying? Go over there illegally. It's just the fact that their illegal immigration laws being different than ours. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes ours can be a little bit more lax, depending on the situation of the immigrant, as opposed to Mexico. You know what I'm saying? Mexico pretty much is a they don't want, you know what I'm saying, Americans over there in the first place because of the trouble it'll bring with the cartel, all these different things. Because the first thing cartel member gonna see is an American kidnapped, you know what I'm saying, doing some shit, show some type of, you know what I'm saying, thing to get some kind of ransom. Or, you know what I'm saying, I'm just gonna make an example out of this motherfucker because, you know what I'm saying, they whole thing is trying to, you know what I'm saying, keep America out of their business, you know what I'm saying, and America's whole thing is trying to control their business because America want the drugs and they want to get the money at the same time, but they don't want, you know what I'm saying, the cartel to be controlling the shit. You know what I'm saying? It's American politics that's coming into play when you're talking about, you know what I'm saying, why Mexicans can come over here and, you know what I'm saying, get over here, get bread, you know what I'm saying, get their kids to get on and then maybe even start buying up land in, you know what I'm saying, our communities. We ain't getting taught these type of things, these lessons, because, you know what I'm saying, we still stuck on, you know what I'm saying, looking cool and being cool and, you know what I'm saying, the drug dealing being about getting the car and the women instead of, you know what I'm saying, getting the land and the property.
Okay, hold on. Let me answer Denise. Denise say, Trig, we are not the same. Latinos actually think they are much better and higher class than blacks. Okay, some of them do. I agree. But do they got any? Don't Latinos carry African American blood in their DNA?
Definitely do.
I'm just asking, and when a white man look at us, they all look at us the same. So it don't matter. Niggas and niggas are one another bigger haters, and other people like people are like hate on each other. We don't worry about who really winning or who at the top. We too busy hating on one another each other and trying to keep one another out of this area or that area instead of working together and just being the people of color and taking over our communities. As far as it don't have to be about race, because when a white man look at us, he all look at us the same way. They all sentence us the same way. And multi coast to say, man, check this out, man. Let me tell you this, man. Like I banned you from my backstage, bro. Me and you just ain't gonna rock. I can already tell. I'm through. Like giving motherfuckers on YouTube chance. You know over here, I don't know nothing about you, but I do got a message for you, though. I do got a message for you. Hold on. Message, please.
Folks is out here telling on themselves. Folks is out here telling on themselves, good, bad, ugly, and in between. And you know what you need to do? You know what you need to do? You need to do two things. Number one, believe them. Number two, act accordingly. Do not, let me repeat that, do not get caught up out here in these streets because you are looking at somebody's potential, refusing to look at their current and present behaviors. When people show you who they are, believe them. Believe them. Believe them when they show you how amazing and magnificent they are. Believe them when they show you that they are not worth your time, attention, and loyalty. You better stop giving people second, third, 45th chances based on the potential you can see in them.
I don't give a damn. Y'all good talking ass niggas come up here with that history shit and stuff, my nigga. When you show me who you are, I'll believe you, my nigga. You showed me who you were, my nigga. Ain't no first, second, 45th chance over here, goddamn me. I ain't gonna look in the potential of the you could have had a great conversation with us, but I don't need you to run my motherfucking show at all. It ain't gonna happen. You won't make no hoe out of me. You gonna be some respect over here. But you welcome to the chat though. Go ahead.
No, I get where he was going with the whole situation. Cause trust me, I'd have been super pro black and all this, the race, this and that. You know what I'm saying? Trying to separate ourselves from everybody. And, you know what I'm saying? All that shit lead to, you know what I'm saying? You looking like the, you know what I'm saying? You looking like the white man. You look just like the white man, nigga. When you start acting like that, cause you know what I'm saying? Are you gonna check everything that's wrong with our situation? Or we gonna just act like, oh, it's just those niggas over there? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Then you looking like, you know what I'm saying? It's like the white people with the trash, white trash. Oh yeah, that's just them white folks over there, man. You know what I'm saying? They ain't really the same as us anyway. We just let them get that little status because we want to keep niggas out of shit. You know what I'm saying? So just, you know what I'm saying? Like, we gotta always check that shit on all. There ain't no reason to have no type of supremacy type of like attitude about any of this shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Niggas ain't taking our jobs. Niggas ain't trying to go get them jobs, bro. I bet you working. You got a job, nigga, or somebody take your job. That's all I'm saying. Like, come on, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas out here getting bread, knowing how to get some money and shit. Niggas just don't want to get money the traditional way no more. Niggas don't want to go to the job and go and do it. So, you know what I'm saying? Everything else harder. You know what I'm saying? It's easy to go fill out an application, get a job. Hard to keep that job, and it's hard to, you know what I'm saying, go out here and keep getting money in anything you trying to do, bro. Everything takes dedication and commitment.
But like, to bring it back to the topic, like that's like this blogging thing, man. Like, it's hard to keep up that same steam. Even some of your top bloggers, they disappear for a while, my nigga, because it's hard to keep. Like, it's hard to be a nigga. Like, I always pride myself on consistency, my nigga. Like, as far as what I do on here, man, I always consider myself on consistency and just being consistent. It's hard. Like, I don't think people understand how hard it is, man, to be that motherfucking consistent.
Oh, it's definitely hard. And when it comes down to it, I'll tell you, there's one thing I will agree with you on. There's more consistent rappers or more consistent people trying to be rappers to the point where it's going to be more success stories out of it, because the upsides to rap is always going to be, I feel like, bigger than, you know what I'm saying, the upsides to, you know what I'm saying, being a blogger, you know what I'm saying, except for I feel like the influence. Because right now, it's something that you can directly influence the people. But, you know what I'm saying, it depends on how people use that influence too. You know what I'm saying? Like, because some people use the influence just to pocket themselves up, and some people use it just to.
But let me just say this, man, about this guy, man, who just found himself in the grave, man, that found himself a body. Let me pull his name up, man. Like, I don't like a nigga come and tell me anything about African American shit when you consider and identify yourself as mulatto, bro. Like, we lost all the way. You even black or you white, one or two. Ain't no nigga shit in the United States. You got a 15% of nigga blood in you. You're a nigga, goddamn it. You're a nigga, man. Like, work on your name, man, and I'll take you serious one day.
They had the one drop rule, nigga. One drop. I don't even know what kind of percentage that would be. So I'm telling you right now, they better not find no nigga in your blood. You know what I'm saying? When they trying to cleanse, when they want to have this race war or whatever they be talking about, some of these racist niggas, because that's shit. Most of that shit died. Most people don't give a fuck about all that shit, bro. But at the end of the day, you got people that still gonna try to push their little narratives and shit, and the people in power gonna always push them little narratives. But when it come back to the topic and shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, rappers, you know what I'm saying, are controlled to a certain degree by a corporation of people who are, sometimes they have them same type of ideas, these white supremacists, you know what I'm saying? A lot of these people, you know what I'm saying, of a certain background that I'm not gonna mention, you know what I'm saying? But hey, at the end of the day, we let these people control how our music is, you know what I'm saying, pretty much valued and sold and all that in the third. We could have, you know what I'm saying, in so many different ways, had our own little black network and black people owning that music. But when it came down to them points, we had, you know what I'm saying, people shutting that shit down. And we also didn't have black people willing to, like, all right, well, I'm gonna stop fucking with these record companies and I ain't buying these niggas music until they can own their own shit and have their shit they way. You know what I'm saying? Like the way even these people are striking right now with the Hollywood shit. If we really want to, you know what I'm saying, support black people, why don't we, you know what I'm saying, try to get black actors together and be like, we're gonna have a set demand of our own and we're gonna unionize in our own way right here. Fuck the whole actor shit, because you know what I'm saying, when it get back to normal, black actors gonna still be losing them jobs to British actors, like you were saying. Even
Yeah.
though I feel like it's not necessarily a problem, you know what I'm saying? I feel like it's always gonna be acting jobs out there. It's just, you know what I'm saying, the opportunity only gonna come when you get people that can direct that shit, you know what I'm saying, fund that shit, all that shit being like us, black people, bro, our people, bro. When you got somebody that's gonna either fund it being of a different race or some shit like that, or porting with the studio and shit, it's gonna be rules and all this shit that gotta be happening and shit and the recruit, and you know what I'm saying, they're gonna be more worried about getting their money back than about what the fuck is being put out there. So
And
we
I
gotta
see our question. Hold on, I see our poll don't change, man. Are bloggers making more money, or are they more important than the rappers? We got 57% at yes and 43% at no. Okay. I see y'all out there, people. And y'all are entitled to y'all own opinion over here. We can always agree to disagree and disagree to agree, man. But it's gonna be some respect done, man. Trigger, man, like the greatest MC and the greatest panel conductor there is, man. I don't need no help on nobody checking nobody on my motherfucking panel, goddamn. Especially nobody who is a panel host and not a guest, goddamn. Me like shit. Let's make that make sense, man. Let's have some respect, man. I'm not fucking with y'all YouTube niggas with no bullshit, man. For real. Man, this hookah good and a bitch too, man. Well, but I don't know, man. Like, I don't see, like, y'all gotta show me where the top blogger even making more money than the top rapper. Yeah, like I just need to see that. Like, and then
Now
like
that's not happening, but that's because, you know what I'm saying, the top rappers, the top millionaire, well, billionaire really rappers, you know what I'm saying, these niggas have got years in the game too, you know what I'm saying, and got so many different brand deals that help build up wealth and shit like that, you know what I'm saying. It's different from, you know what I'm saying, the top blogger,
yeah,
like even the top bloggers probably got like,
that's what it's about, though. It's about the money. Like the clap follows the money, man. Trust me, I know this in real life, man. Clap follows money, goddamn me. Power follows money, man. Money can create fear, goddamn me. You got enough of it and know how to use the money and pay the right people, man. Like the dollar is all that matter at the end of the day. Shit, a nigga views and this and that shit. As long as that top rapper got millions and millions more dollars than the top blogger, this shit here, the conversation really relevant at the end of the day. And most content creators who making the big dollars and shit, like for bloggers, they have signed to a management company and they getting paid by a paycheck, my nigga. They're not making their own money. So bloggers sell their souls out too. It's people that don't reach out to me in the past at times when I been at my highest point. They be like, man, well, nigga, a management company. Nah, bro. Like, I don't have other bloggers try to hit me up behind closed doors and sell out to management companies and create fake beats and do this and that for this management company, and they gonna break check, but that's giving power over being independent and this and that. And I ain't got time for no bullshit. I like real ass shit.
yeah, big facts, man. I just feel like, yeah, you're right about the money situation, but I feel like the system was set up a certain way at first, and now we into the technology age, and it's a whole lot of ways that this money can be just like redistributed, because money going into tech right now anyway, and
Yeah.
shit. These niggas, you know what I'm saying, that's influencers and shit, got a chance to be the next way of being billionaires and all that shit, if the wave continue to go the way it's going. So, you know what I'm saying, that's why I say that, you know what I'm saying, the power and the influence right now is looking like it's shifting toward the influence, because they got the power to, you know what I'm saying, like I say, create a narrative that can, you know what I'm saying, go on to other platforms and shit, and grow into like the narrative, you know what I'm saying, that society is talking about is what's going on and shit like that. Like, it can easily, because a lot of people on the internet got a hive mindset when it comes to who they listen to. So, you know what I'm saying, a lot of people don't know how to disagree to, or agree to disagree and all that shit that we do over here. So you got people that are just straight up just go with everything that the person say, It's no wrong with their favorite blogger and shit. And if they blogger say this, that's what they going with.
Facts. They don't want to hear nothing else. You right. Shit, that nigga Howard Stern, richest celebrity network, 650 million, 90 billion. But Howard Stern money ain't off of YouTube, just off YouTube.
I mean, he was a radio host in general, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like he might have owned that little shit that he was doing, the whole studio network, the little thing like studio that he in and all that shit. Like he owned all that shit. So that's the thing. Then he asked it.
Like the greatest peak of the mountain for a blogger to reach is a radio host or a TV personnel. My nigga, that's the only thing bigger than what he gonna do on this app. A rapper can, huh?
He might could be an actor, you know what I'm saying? Like depending on how much charisma, you know what I'm saying, how much, and especially some of these motherfuckers be acting like a motherfucker on this hoe. So shit, why not go in, you know what I'm saying, make it a career?
I ain't saying he can't, but I don't think he gonna get the job as quick as a rapper gonna do it. They looking at fall-ins and everything. He gotta have his fall-in together and this and that. Like, yeah, a low-budget movie, man. If he a famous person, he might get put in a low-budget movie and shit. But far as a big screen movie and shit, like I just don't see it, man. I'm just talking about the gifts to a rapper and the different versus the gifts to a content creator or a blogger.
I mean, I think content creation to push their way through the door. Like the 85 South show, all them niggas, you know what I'm saying? They getting to a point where they big. They were number one on Netflix. You got that one nigga that used to do them skits. That ended up on Snowfall. He was Man Boy. That nigga was a, you know what I'm saying, skit maker. You know what I'm saying? Even the nigga that's on Power, playing Kane, that nigga was a skit man. That nigga did the little dances and shit on that hoe all the time. You know, so he was also a backup dancer for Chris Brown and all that shit too. So he did different. He had different shit going on.
You talking about Bobby Brown?
Yeah, Bobby Brown. He was a skit maker.
Yeah.
He was a skit maker. So you know what I'm saying? It can happen. So that's all I'm saying is that, you know what I'm saying, the influence can sometimes put you directly into a plate where, as opposed to a nigga that's been having to grind through Hollywood or grind through trying to get into this shit, get into the rap game or whatever, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot different now. You know what I'm saying? Even for the rapper though, it became a lot different because now your music can go straight to the consumer too. So you don't have to go through this middleman shit. You can be independent and really get it in, you know what I'm saying? And people really fuck with your music. But shit, I feel like it's gonna always be a bigger upside to being a rapper because, you know what I'm saying, it come with more fame and fortunes. You know what I'm saying? It just come with more perks. But at the same time, right now, that's just the way the system is built right now. We don't know how the system's going to evolve. So that's why I'm kind of leaning toward the influencer because the world is changing. You know what I'm saying? We might have the world in the metaverse in about 10, 20 years.
This is what I think a content or a blog can do to a rapper, man. I don't think he can break his career, but he can create a narrative or a picture of something that might not be what it is, and where that person has to have no choice but to come out and pop out and defend itself. Or we are that we don't became that important, that type of important and shit to where, hold on, nigga, I'm finna pop my shit back. They ain't annoying motherfuckers no more because everybody watching social media now. It's nothing on TV to watch. YouTube is the TV, man. Shit, niggas got hourly shows they watching. Shit like regular TV. It's like a TV guy. Niggas might watch this person at this hour. They might go to sleep to me. Shit.
Yeah, big facts. You're right about that. That's what I'm saying. That's why I say, and that's just the way the system built right now, though. Because like I said, it could evolve. Like shit could be where, you know what I'm saying, we have the metaverse it really become what it's supposed to be or whatever they've been saying it's gonna be, and people start wanting to get into that shit, and then you have like a third of the world in the metaverse now.
And what like El Negro said the labels ain't signing no more hip hop artists, and I think that's good. I think that's good. Hell, I don't understand what you getting 1 million views by yourself for 500,000 to 1 million views. You can book shows. I don't give a fuck about no radio play. Long as YouTube is a streaming out. Goddamn me, shit. Long as the views coming, I'm dropping hot fire, and I'm getting niggas booking me on shows off this shit. The radio gonna play it eventually. If it's getting played in the club, the radio gonna play it eventually. It's all about your grind and your hustle and shit. So I'm glad that I don't understand understand why motherfuckers sell, like, give up their YouTube page and shit when they become rappers. Like, I feel like that's more money for you. You can make more money yourself, my nigga. Shit, that's just how I feel.
Let's just be them niggas be signing contracts and probably don't be having the right people reading that shit or whatever. Because all this shit be, you know what I'm saying, tied in with the contract. Might have your manager getting, you know what I'm saying, 20% of your shit too. You know what I'm saying? All this different shit. And just because you think
I'd rather spend that 20% with my manager than have to break the bread between 4 or 5 different people and shit, my nigga. Like, if you hot, my nigga. You can make it and shit. I understand that a label give you more access and more capability to really flourish as far as your career. But at the same time, it's a lot of niggas who don't broke their hell. Soulja Boy didn't need no label shit. He already had made a million or two goddamn before he even got a motherfucking he gave a blueprint to a lot of these niggas and shit. Goddamn me and shit. He made a $1 million to $2 million, goddamn me, without a record deal, my nigga. Like, just doing his own videos and shit. You know, his cash might have got bigger, but who knows, you know what I'm saying, what the bag would have been for him if he kept on going and trending. Do I think Soulja Boy could have stayed alive for us? His name is as long as he has without a label? No. But everybody ain't, it's some niggas out there that I believe, some artists out there that I can believe they can do it easy. It's some artists doing it right now. Even I be listening to his name the real Boston Richie or something, real Boston Rich. Hell, that nigga, I don't know who he signed to, but that nigga, goddamn me, hell, he ain't got, hell, you see him all over YouTube with a whole bunch of views, but hell, you ain't hearing him on radio, or most people don't even know who that is.
Yeah, man, that's one of them people that whatchamacallit, the 90 Jake nigga, you know what I'm saying, was talking about, you know what I'm saying, trying to expose him and shit. So I think they trying to blackball that
from Atlanta. He from Atlanta or Memphis
Florida.
or something. No. Yeah, he from Tallahassee, Florida. He signed the free bands. He signed the Future.
Yeah, but yeah, that shit, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? He still got, you know what I'm saying, a lot of, you know what I'm saying, following, even despite all the allegations and shit. But some people music just good enough, cause like the nigga got some good music. I'll say that. He do got some good music, for sure.
Nah, I fuck with
but that's why I say the world
a lot of low class rappers that I ain't seen, like, just being around my little homie and my little bro shit. I hear a lot of rap. I be like, nigga, where y'all niggas tell me? You know what they tell me how they find these niggas? YouTube.
Yeah, that's where you could. I mean, a lot of people got their independent shit out there right now and trying to put it in different shit. They'll, you know what I'm saying, go to different bloggers that's hot. Yeah, they'll go to different bloggers that's hot and get them to put their song in for like the song of the day and shit like that. Cause there's a lot of niggas out here trying to rap and shit, and that's the way niggas is doing it. That's why I say the way that shit the way that shit is rigged right now. It's all about, you know what I'm saying, like, having the popularity of the people, and the only way people really can gauge the popularity is through the social media. Because if you got a lot of things trending on this website, and maybe some other things trending over here, then that's what they pushing. That's what they think. Oh, this is what people like.
Yo, no, for shit show, man. But overall, you know, I don't know. This is a topic like this one of them topics and shit by bloggers versus rappers that you just gotta wait a couple years down the line, because if we talk about present time, like I see us getting awareness and shit like rappers and shit, and far as that, but and yes, Texas and Dallas probably is the hottest spot on YouTube for us content creators, man. I gotta say that too. Kick, I see you out there. Pressure at 88, I see y'all out there. But I don't think we made it as far. I don't think nobody paying a blogger to come do a show for $10,000, man. I'm gonna give you $10,000. I want you to come open up for me. Unless you're a comedian.
Not just yet.
No, we ain't there yet, my nigga. I don't think we gonna never be bigger than them, but shit, we need each other. That's what I do. That's what I think about this whole thing. I think we need each other.
I just think the fact that we even having this conversation just let you know how far blogging done came. Cause you know what I'm saying, if you really think about blogging, been a thing since the early 2000s. You know what I'm saying? It just didn't have the wave of the hip hop wave with it. You know what I'm saying? Because our news media and the way we got the shit was through TV and through you know what I'm saying, radio. So the fact that we got this whole, you know what I'm saying, thing that, you know what I'm saying, YouTube ain't even been around but since what, like 2006. So you know what I'm saying? That shit, you know what I'm saying? Just all these just different new ways of media coming out, and people, you know what I'm saying, getting to the point where you can just, you ain't even got to make a great song, or you ain't even got to make some great content. Just a part of the content could be good enough or viral enough that people want to go and check out the rest of the shit. Like everything that became little bite clips of shit now. You know what I'm saying? Like TikTok. When it first came out, it was only 15 seconds. You had Vine clips and shit like that. And these Vine niggas, you know what I'm saying, that blew up. And that was only like 10-second clips or 4 or 5 second clips. So like everything that got cut down to where, you know what I'm saying, people attention spans is even low to the point where like it's, if you got niggas that listen to a whole hour of you talking, nigga, shit, hey, you the shit. You the shit, bro.
No,
Cause you
you
know
the
what I'm
shit.
saying? For real.
You the
It's just
shit.
the
You the
truth.
shit. You the shit. No,
It's a different
for real,
conversation.
for
We
real.
wouldn't have been having this conversation 20 years ago.
You know what? You know, in times like I know what topics to cut my show off early on and shit. Like I know how far to go with conversation. You gotta know what people attention span gonna be on what you're talking about. Like man, just real talk, man. Just real talk. You right about that. Like that take a gift, man. You gotta have a gift. You gotta be. You gotta. People got vibe with you. Be able to vibe with you or feel like y'all got something in common. To listen to you that long. Not even just an hour, my nigga. Shit. 20 minutes. Shit.
Yeah, fam, I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? My nigga here, you the shit, bro. Cause I ain't gonna lie, been some time you done cut the show. I'll be like, oh, hold up, man. I
Yeah.
ain't say shit. I just like, man, damn, man, hold up, bro.
Nah. Kimbo
For
be
real.
mad at me when I do that shit all the time. God, they be like, bro,
Yeah.
what you cut the show for, nigga, shit. I don't get paid enough to be going overtime on this bitch, nigga, shit.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna do no hating, goddamn. I ain't gonna let niggas hate on me in my face. Shit.
Yeah.
This a job and a business at the same time for shit show.
Big facts, big facts. And the fact that if more people just really treated it like that and created, you know what I'm saying, and came in and shit like that, I feel like it'd be a different shift in how this blogging and shit and content creation go. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people, it started out like a hobby, some shit that shit people just was doing, and they just started getting traction out that shit. I don't think a lot of people was just doing this shit thinking that, oh yeah, this was gonna be something. It was just some shit away. Another way of expressing ourselves, just like when niggas make a funny post on Facebook or some shit, or share some shit that's funny. Niggas ain't thinking that somebody gonna share it again. This, that, and the third. Just,
It's still a hobby until the money makes sense to me, goddamn me, to me and shit. Like hell, I was like kind of like like I said, I accidentally bumped into this shit making a short video just expressing myself about a situation in my city, and that whole went viral. All the videos I dropped about it went viral. And shit, you know, Mo Jr. pushed me into doing this shit. Mo Jr. like, bro, you need to start a blog. I laughed like a bitch. I said, boy, I bet not. Shit, they said, nah, bro, for real, bro. You need to start you a page. And then I hooked up with certain people and shit. You know, shit.
yeah,
Came in,
yeah,
learned some shit from Whole Player TV and shit. That was it.
yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, gotta salute fam, man, for putting it out there in the universe. Cause shit, you know what I'm saying? This many years later and shit, this shit, you know what I'm saying, it's its own movement in itself, you know what I'm saying? And shit, like I say, you definitely got the influence and you know what I'm saying, and shit that you could, I feel like you can make a break from shit, you know what I'm saying, maybe in your city, you know what I'm saying? Maybe not to as much a degree as maybe other
Man,
people, I don't know. But I feel like
man,
you can.
this shit right here, this shit ain't just really just like this blogging shit stressful. That ain't really being good. It don't fuck with my mental at times, family at times, my niggas, relationship at times and shit, my nigga. Like this shit, like really, like shit, this shit, like you gotta be all the way down, my nigga, cause it depends on how you come in or what crowd of people you come in. It could depending on what type of bullshit you gonna have to go through and be drugged through. It's gonna be some acting. You pray for the rain, you gonna deal with a lot of mud in this bitch.
Yeah, big fact. But
Nah,
like I
for
say,
real.
you know what I'm saying? I feel like, you know what I'm saying, for right now, how the system built, most definitely the rapper, you know what I'm saying, is getting the most perks in the upside of this shit because you know what I'm saying, just being a hot rapper, you know what I'm saying, you're gonna have people that's gonna be dancing, turned up to your music, feeling, you know what I'm saying, knowing every word and shit like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because for a song, you know what I'm saying, like, because of the way the song is structured, you know what I'm saying, a lot of times, you know what I'm saying, it's easier to go through, you know what I'm saying? Even if you have a song that's 7 minutes, a nigga will listen to a 7 minute song before a 7 minute blog. So it's, you know what I'm saying, it's still, because you got the music, you got all that, whatever the beat, and you know what I'm saying, the way the rap is going on, it just, all that shit, you know what I'm saying, if it flow right and it's good and it's the right type of, you know what I'm saying, shit, and especially this gangster shit these days, because everybody loving it, or really just the drill. I guess it's more drill than just gangster. I don't even know what to call it, you know what I'm saying, but all that shit just, you know what I'm saying, booming right now. But I feel like at some point that shit gonna really change. Cause like I say, if Miss Parker right, then shit, rap ain't gonna even be around much longer. So then hip hop blogging gonna be pretty much out of there anyway. But I feel like the rest of the blogging gonna continue to, you know what I'm saying, thrive and blow up. And
Bro,
I feel like
I got niggas like that rap and shit, and they got like little rap groups and shit, and they might just be sitting on and shit. Like they be like, "Damn, Trig, man, why you ain't bring me on your show and shit?" I be laughing and shit because it ain't registered in my mind that shit how they look at me and how they feel like I can help them and shit. I be like, bring you on, yeah, bro, let me come on my show promote. I be like, bro, I ain't got that kind of crowd and shit, man. Hell, most gonna be in my crowd, maybe 200 people, unless I'm just on some mess type shit, my nigga. Like nigga, I ain't got nigga. That's a lot of people, nigga. Bro, you need to come, man. Come on, bro. You need to put. I'm like, man, y'all just hold off. I'll let y'all come on there one day. I ain't ready for all that yet, man. And they don't be registered in my mind that, you know what I'm saying, that, you know, it's like the conversation we talk about. We do need each other because shit, these motherfuckers be having a buzz in the city, but I look at it so small, like for that's just the city, goddamn me. When there's a lot of people out here in the city, goddamn me, but I'm thinking outside of the city. I'm always thinking, I stand on Dallas, man, but I'm always thinking outside of my city and outside of my state, man. I want to reach people in East Coast, West Coast, far south and shit. I don't want it don't mean as much because a lot of motherfuckers in my city know me. So it don't mean as much as it does when I reach people out of the state, man. So, you know, we are kind of like rappers because people tap into a motherfucker might be listening to a rap song and see that you get a notification that you coming on. They stop listening to that song and tap on the end type shit, money, because they want to hear the fresh. And it's fresh news, usually fresh news every day or a new fresh lie. I'm just saying.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, with all the different ways that media has changed, it's becoming where, you know what I'm saying, social media influencers are more important than now than ever, really, because it's the first way a lot of people getting their news now. A lot of people is getting their entertainment now. It's the first place for people to come for a lot of shit. So, you know what I'm saying, how to learn some shit. Before they go hire somebody on the internet, they gonna come and look on YouTube and see how to do it. I do that all the time with working on my car.
Right, they make the biggest money because you gotta watch the whole motherfucking video.
Yeah, yeah, that shit. When I was getting into guns and shit, learning how to clean shit, you know what I'm saying? I looked at YouTube, man. Shit.
Mm-hmm. That's the right
So,
thing. That's the right way. That's the right way to go too, fam. Because shit, I'm how to. I told my partner he had got out of feds too long. I said, bro, you always customizing a car, or cutting the sunroof of the car, or remodify. I said, bro, you need to be recording this shit step by step, bro. You need to start you a YouTube page, my nigga. And you need
oh
to put
yeah, he don't know.
your shit up there, my nigga. I said, you do all this mechanic shit after you get off of work and shit, bro. You need to do that shit and record that shit, man. Do it in parts, my nigga. Here, tell what you started in the first steps, my nigga. I'm breaking it down too. And so that nigga started laughing at me. He called me last week. He said, bro, how you need to come over here and make me a YouTube channel, bro. I'm gonna try that shit. I said, bro, I thought
Yeah.
it was funny. He like, nah, bro. He said, I did my calculations on it and watched some other video about how many views you talk about watch hours and showing me shit. He said, bro, he said, that shit easy. I do that shit on the regular all day. So that's all you doing, pushing the phone and uploading a video. Shit, make them in 3-minute parts to begin and break them up in steps. Shit, break them up in steps. Tell them where to go for part 2, man. Upload your video, and after you finish with it, shit, upload it to the motherfucking page, man. Step by step, part 2 of this video. Make the nigga watch that shit.
Yeah, big facts. Do it however, you know what I'm saying? Because you gonna, you know what I'm saying, definitely, you know what I'm saying, blow doing some shit like that, because a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, they don't want to, you know what I'm saying, go like, this is kind of like the easiest way to, you know what I'm saying, do some shit. Like niggas got manuals and shit and books of how to do all this shit too, but niggas don't want to go through the process of having to read that shit.
I always go to YouTube. I don't care instruction manual with it. I ain't gonna lie. I'm going to YouTube, goddamn. I'm going
Yeah,
straight
big
to
fact.
YouTube.
Me too. 'Cause I'm like, nigga, why? I mean, why do it when you got YouTube? And I'm talking about anything you want to know. Really, it's anything you want to know, bro. It don't matter
And,
what it is.
and with YouTube, you don't only get a knowledgeable, you get a visual aspect of it too. So how
I
to
feel like
do
that's
it.
the best part for me. You know what I'm saying? Is the visual aspect because
Me
I know
too.
exactly what wrench or what you know what I'm saying, where I gotta do and how I'm gonna get to it, you know, all that shit. Especially because that's what I say most people been for my car. It's always been for me with a car, nigga. I come to YouTube for listen to music and you know what I'm saying, how to on the car. You know what I'm saying? That's my YouTube things before, you know what I'm saying, really about like 3-4 years ago. But now I've been on YouTube on everything, nigga. I'm silly because it's all out there, bro. From you know what I'm saying, a great debate to learning about, you know what I'm saying, like niggas want to learn about anything, bro, from any religion, bro, to any type of business, all that shit. Because people, you know what I'm saying, are taking that knowledge they learned from, you know what I'm saying, years of school, putting that shit on YouTube.
Hey,
You might like
Kathy.
you ain't gotta have a degree. My bad.
I was speaking to my hold on. I was speaking to my auntie, man. Hey, Kathy. Go ahead. Go ahead, Jamie. You on mute, bro.
I was gonna say you don't gotta have a degree to know like 4 years worth of knowledge of 6, 7, 8 years worth of that knowledge. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause they'll put that shit on YouTube for you to learn, and you can just easily just get that information. You ain't gonna have to, you know what I'm saying, a certification behind it or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But you know that you got the knowledge.
No, for shit show. No, for shit show. And that's just like a visual always best with me, man. Even man, with this content creator, when I'm talking about these rappers, man, I'm talking about these celebrities, man. I try to be respectful, but I get the respect that you showed in your situation, depending on your situation, man. And my job for my channel is just to report what's publicly known and what's out there. And if I don't know it, shit, I got people that follow me, and I let them come up here and pop their shit and tell what they know or this and that, man. My agenda is never to come on this app and create any stories, man, or do any line and shit, because I believe in being held accountable for everything you do, man. That's it. Anything you want to say, Jalen, in closing?
Nah, fam, I ain't got nothing to say, man. Love you. I'm out.
Love you too, fam. Salute. Goddamn me, man. Salute to everybody. Don't hit that like button, man. Salute if you don't hit the cash out. Appreciate the donation. Appreciate the support. That's love, man. I don't need none of that broken shit, man. Join the member game, man. It's just $4.99, man. Y'all always remember my super chat does work, man. Y'all tap in with us tonight, man. We gotta dive into the shit, man. We gotta get back to these rappers tonight, man. So y'all make sure y'all show up, man. Be on time. 10 p.m. Don't be late, because I ain't waiting for a motherfucking body, man, with y'all looking ass. And as I would say in my turns, I'm out.
I gotta keep on.
You gotta keep on.
They gotta keep on.
We gotta keep on.
All night, Ric Flair.
Walking through the valley of the shadow of death. All the kings and queens gone, ain't no royalty left. Pledging allegiance to the flag, spilling blood on our white tee. If black lives matter, why we still ain't free? They say the devil walked the earth just to kill and destroy. You gotta think about your actions, man. Life ain't a toy. Just count your blessings, they gon' hate it. Gotta watch out for the snakes, they only come around just to eat off your plate. They say the dope game crazy, rap game tripping, rappers dying every day. Say them ops call them slipping, campaigning for elections till niggas feel disrespected. Niggas checking deposits that leave them lethal injected. Look at the money, ain't it funny? You can't take that shit with your clothes casket at the funeral. Face on the picture, we know you watching, see you looking, niggas stay in the bushes. Don't you make it make sense, my niggas, keep on, keep on.